analysis paralysis is a big issue that I have personally, and I know a lot of you guys probably face the same issue too, whether it's at work, at school, or just in your daily lives. Essentially, for the people who don't know what it is, it's basically when you constantly just try to analyze everything, which basically affects your judgment on creating decisions because you have so many options to choose from. Or in simple terms, you basically just overthink. But yeah, in this video, I'm just going to tell you what I do personally to try to narrow things down in hopes to figure out what I want to do in certain scenarios. So like I said earlier, I don't know why I'm like this, but whenever I feel stressed, overwhelmed, or have too many decisions on my plate, I tend to just kind of stop and have to think about what option I want to choose. I'll give you a quick example. Say I want to find a place to eat. It is very hard for me to choose what to want to eat because I'm just like, okay, I'm looking at my phone, all these different places. Maybe I can't eat here, but I could eat here. I don't really like that place, so I'm going to try this actually. Or actually, no, I didn't really like the reviews. That's kind of like how my mind is processing things, and then I just don't choose anything at all, and I just eat at home because I can't decide. Or when I'm creating YouTube videos and I'm trying to find certain video ideas, I just kind of hit a brick wall, and I'm just like sitting there like, shoot. There are so many different ideas I could choose, and sometimes I go with it, but then I stop halfway because I'm like, is this really a good video idea? This then just ultimately leads me into a spiral of not knowing what to do, basically. I'm going to take things to the most extreme measures, so this is what I do. First thing, if I want to think of a big idea, for example, like if I want to create a certain niche for a YouTube video, I write down all the ideas I have, all the games I want to play, and jot note what I'm going to say in each video. I then kind of take a look at the list and see what is the best option, what speaks to me the most, and what is better than the other. Let's just say the 3 topics that I chose were self-improvement, health, and a story time. I would see which one I liked the most, and I would choose, let's just say self-improvement. And then for games, maybe I want to either play some Minecraft, Fortnite, or Call of Duty Zombies. I would then choose Call of Duty Zombies because that speaks to me the most. After putting everything together, I'm like, okay, this seems like a good video idea. This seems like a good game with gameplay. Not to mention that I kind of like what I'm going to be talking about in this video, so let's go with this idea. I essentially just narrowed down all the different ideas I have because, if you have too many options, you're going to be like, I don't know what to do. What should I do? How do I do this? Instead, just choose one and just go full throttle on it. The second thing is a little bit debatable, and it may work for some people, but I like to set deadlines, okay? I personally set a timer, okay? And I'm like, I have to figure out what I want by the end of this, okay? Let's just say I have to decide within a 10 to 15 minute timer. Boom. There you go. Within that time, I'm going to somewhat be rushed to want to find a place, and then I eventually just find it. Or maybe if I'm doing research on the internet, I'll once again put a timer on and just doom scroll through the internet for that hour so I could find inspiration on different social media platforms. I'll also be jot noting ideas down on a piece of paper so I could look back at my ideas and I could potentially form a YouTube video out of it. I kind of like to think of it as a last minute project where I'm just kind of chilling, and at the very last moment, oh my god, I have a time limit. And then I just speed through it, and I eventually finish it with the little time I have because I had some type of urgency to do it. The third thing I would do would be to talk to someone, okay? Talking to someone is one of the best ways to get input because you may not be knowledgeable on a certain topic, but they might. Sometimes I would go up to friends and literally just ask, hey, what do you think of this video idea? Some of them would be like, yo, that's not that bad. Or some of them would be honest and be like, I feel like you could do better. I feel like you could try this topic. And I'd be like, oh, that's not that bad of an idea. Let me go with that. Or maybe I could literally just be talking to someone and I don't even have to give them an idea. They'll just start yapping about a topic and we talk for hours and boom, there's a video idea. A lot of my previous videos were ideas from past conversations, and what I would do was take inspiration and put it in a way where I could put it in a video form and just put it out there for people to see. You don't always have to rely on yourself to find things or decide, because sometimes you could find ideas through other people's thoughts. And the last thing that everyone tells me, and I should take this advice myself, is to literally just do it. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you have in mind, don't overthink it. Literally just do it, because most of the time you just sitting there doing nothing is not doing you any good. At least if you were to try it, you would see if you would like it. Like, bro, there's a food spot down the street. Literally, just try it. If you don't like it, never try it again and just go to the places that you already know. Or with content creation, if you have a video idea, it doesn't matter. Literally just post the video, okay? If it doesn't get that many views or likes, who cares, man? You don't have to constantly overanalyze certain things unless you're like a big YouTuber with like millions of subscribers and like a lot of, different things going into it. Then you have to plan. But if you're put into like many scenarios that are not at high stake, then you don't really have to worry too much. Just go for it. And I guarantee you, most of the times that you go for the thing that you've been thinking about, it will end up just fine. You will be fine. I promise. So stop overthinking. Get your crap together. Literally just do it. And everything will eventually go your way. Thank y'all very much for watching. Love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.